Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Echo Killshot, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, guys, we are going to be reviewing What If Episode 2. Yes, we are already on Episode 2. Now, this episode focuses on specifically Chadwick Boseman, which, rest in peace. I like that little segment in the end. By the way, this is going to be a spoiler review, so if you have not seen Episode 2 of What If, go and check it out. So this episode is amazing. I really love this episode for two reasons. One, Thanos is a Ravager and he's a good guy. Like, it's crazy. And he's the type of guy that you'll see at a bar and he'll be like the guy that'll pay for your tab. Yeah, he's that cool and he's that nice. Best part of the episode that puts off some relief after what he just did to everybody in Infinity War. But yeah. We also got to see hot Nebula. Yes, Nebula was she was kind of fine. She got the blonde hair. She got everything going on with her. So who would have thought? T'Challa hopping on Yondu's ship in the middle of Wakanda would cause Nebula to get more attractive. But yeah, the connection between Yondu and T'Challa is awesome. It's not the same as Peter Quill, because we're more familiar with that sort of relationship. But Yondu and T'Challa, they make a great duo. Like, T'Challa kind of acts the same way as Star-Lord, just less comedic. I mean, there is definitely some comedy in this episode because it's animation and Marvel's got to have some funny, quirky stuff in there. But aside from that, I really love their bond, their connection at the end, how it's like, I don't love you were never my family. And then, Yondu actually gets hurt like that. And it only goes to show that, Yondu isn't this selfish Ravager kind of thing we see in Guardians of the Galaxy 1. No, he actually has, feelings and emotions. So I like that. I also like how the Black Order was actually serving for the Collector, and the Collector's like the villain of this episode, which that's a great choice. Like, I don't understand why they needed to get that substance or whatever thingy from the Collector, but it was pretty cool how they set that up, how they kind of had it play as they were talking about, the steps they were going to do for the mission to go grab that substance from the Collector while they were actually doing it. I also liked how everybody was double crossing and triple crossing everybody. Nebula was triple crossing the Collector. So, we all thought she was working for the Collector, but she was working for the Ravagers. And then, it goes back and forth and it's awesome. Also, I like how the Collector's little assistant also double crossed him, and that was funny too. This episode's got a lot of double crossing. I want to say the beginning of this episode is awesome. I like how it just jumped straight to it, no origin story, just Star-Lord doing Star-Lord stuff, which is the same thing that happened in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, where he did go and get that Power Stone. So that was pretty cool. Taserface was in this, he was funny. Kraglin was in this, he was pretty cool. Obviously the visuals of space and the galaxy and nowhere is pretty cool. We also got to see Howard the Duck, which was pretty funny. And at the end we got to see Peter Quill, not as a kid, as an adult, because it does take place 20 years later. Well, after they show the origin story of how T'Challa became Star-Lord. He works at Dairy Queen, which is pretty cool because in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, you actually see a Dairy Queen right there, so it's funny to see how that would kind of play out. And then Ego comes to the door with just a big spaceship lying outside of Dairy Queen, and that's just cool. That's a cool little segment. So I'm excited to see if they do another episode, like a spin-off of that, to see who would Peter Quill be. Would he be evil like his father, or what would happen? What if, That's the question. I just gotta say, this episode was pretty amazing visually. The script, Chadwick Boseman, rest in power. Just everything is good with this episode. My only one minor my one minor like thingy is kind of like how they how it kind of went so fast, and I get it, it's 35 minutes each, but you know, I thought we were gonna get to see some Guardians of the Galaxy action. I mean, we did get to see Drax, so that was pretty cool. But I hope we get to see more Guardians, especially Groot, Rocket, you know, so on and so forth. But yeah, guys, that is gonna wrap it up for my review. I'm sorry it was like pretty quick, but you know, for the first episode I did for the review, I had everything to talk about because it was everything that I expected. But this one is just I'm gonna give it like a man, I'm gonna give it like a just so we got to see Thanos and the Black Order and Ebony Maw and everybody. I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. Okay, as far as episode wise, the good script, the good kind of good pacing, the bondage between all the characters, and Thanos, dude. Thanos as a Ravager, gotta love it. But yeah, guys, tell me what you thought about this episode and the series so far down below. If you haven't seen my first episode 1 review reaction of What If, go watch it. You can probably see it tethered in this video somewhere. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all for episode 3 of Marvel Studios What If.